What's going on? This is Coach Kev. On this video, I'm going to show you why it's probably imperative that you invest into Zoom Pro. All right. So as you can see, I'm logged in myself. Now, most people have the free account, and it's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to take it to the next level, then you may want to upgrade to the Pro account. I'm going to go here to where it says manage plan. And as you can see, I've invested into the Pro account myself, right? But also, I have a coupon, and I'm going to show you what coupon you can use. My monthly is 13.59. You should definitely be able to take advantage of that and invest into it. So let's go over here to the coupon. It looks just like this. In all caps, it says Zoom Pro 15 IN. Okay, that's the code that you can use. And then at checkout, when you get on checkout on the plan, you'll be able to redeem the code. All right. Now, of course, it's not a lot of money you're saving, but look, a couple of dollars, it definitely is a blessing. So now let me show you one of the most important reasons why you want to take advantage of this plan. All right. So let's do a test meeting, and I'm going to show you how to maximize it. So let's go over to meeting. And as you can see, I did quite a bit of tests, right? So let's go test 4. You'll put the topic, right? Work from home opportunity, improve your credit, AI credit boost, whatever. And then you're going to schedule the date that you will be hosting your event and the time, of course, the duration. It shouldn't be more than an hour. Um, if it's a reoccurring meeting, of course, you'll do reoccurring. If it's weekly, then it'll allow you to check off each individual day that you want to do it at the same time. And of course, if you want to go further out, all you have to do is change that. All right. So I'm going to uncheck reoccurring, and then I'll check generate automatically, basically a meeting ID. Okay. Now you can use your own meeting ID. It's the same, and they won't have a registration, but you definitely want them to register because that's going to be paramount in some of the things that you need to capture during the registration. And I'll show you that shortly. Now, they will be able to either go in the waiting room or do a passcode. Either one is okay. And you can change your passcode to freedom. You can change it to whatever you want. I like to keep it to the waiting room. Now, remember, you have to check at least one or you will get this message down at the bottom. So waiting room is definitely okay. And then you just hit save. Okay. Now, remember, it's not live yet because you're not starting the meeting. Okay. Then you'll go over to the registration page. This will be your registration link. You can take this and then send this to anybody. Okay. I recommend you take this link, email it to yourself, and then grab the link, then log into your email on your phone. That way you have access to sending it to people very, very quickly. All right. And this is the meeting ID that you'll need as well. But let's move over to the registration tab. Now, if you have a list of individuals that you want to reach out to, you can upload that list and they'll send out a message inviting them to the webinar. Go over to where it says edit. Now, you definitely want to check off send an email to host. That way you get an automatic email anytime someone register. I usually don't close off the meeting no matter what. And then, of course, allow registrants to join from multiple devices. And then you can keep these off. Keep these checked as well. All right. So before you hit save all, go over to questions. This is important. Now, it's automatically checked off their first name, right? It doesn't have to be required. So you have a enabled field, and then you have a required field. The required field meaning they cannot move forward with the registration unless they complete that task. All right. So you can leave last name off so they can just put their first name, which is fine. Some people don't like to put their last name. Here's a few things that I would recommend that you check off. City, required. State, required. They may be in your area. Believe it or not, phone number required. right? That way you can follow up with them via text and you can get them to be reminded that the meeting is coming up. And trust me, more people check their cell phone versus their email. And then, of course, if you want to learn what type of industry they're in, you can either put industry or you can put job title, right? Industry is fine. That'll give you a lot of information. And then that's about it. If you want to add additional questions, like let's say, for instance, you're doing this with your team, you can put who invited you. That way you can send them back to, your teammate if, you want to do that. Okay. I'll take that off. And then I'll just hit save all. All right. Now you'll go to the email settings. This is super important as well. You're going to go down here to where it says confirmation email. For every registrant, you'll hit edit. That way you can actually see that, because you want them to, and you can add this confirmation. Thank you. See you on the other side. Something like that, right? Let me go back. I'm sorry. Right? So, and then once you do that, you hit save, because you notice it kicked me out, but I didn't save. But as soon as you hit save, it'll pop up, right? All right. So now I'm going to cancel that out. I would leave all the rest of that the same. Okay. Now, one of the things that you want to think about is, as you're building your business, as you're connecting with different people, when they get their confirmation email, I would leave all of this the same. I wouldn't change anything, okay, on this one. I just had to retell you that. Now, branding is super important. Right here is where you want to upload a banner. Now, you can get someone professionally to add the banner here. Make sure the size is congruent. Let me see if I can find a good banner really quick. I'll just take. I'm trying to find one with myself. Okay, so let's see if that'll work. All right, boom. The banner comes up, and then now when your prospect register, they will at least see this professional image. Okay. Now, if you don't have a professional image, don't worry about it. I've done thousands of meetings without a professional image. I'm just sharing this with you if you want to have that banner. You can also upload your logo and all that other good stuff if you need it. All right. Let's go back to the details. And that's basically it. Let's see how it looks. So let me go to this tab. So let's say I send someone the link to register. They'll be able to see the image. They'll be able to see the title, the date, the time. Their name will populate. As you can see, their city. Let me zoom in a little bit more for you, right? As you can see, the city popped up, all the information that I want to request. And when you see this red asterisk, that means it's mandatory. The industry, everything that I showed you. And then as you see, meeting starts in whatever time you schedule a meeting, and then they hit register and join. And that's it. So I want to highly recommend that you invest into the pro account. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this short video, and do whatever it takes to use this to get as many people as you need on the Zoom. If you need your mentor to help with the presentation, reach out to them just to make sure they're available on that day and that time. But you have the ability right now to set up everything on the back end to position you to not only capture their information, but follow up with them later on, whether it's on their cell phone or email. This is Coach Kev signing off. I'll see you on the other side.